That rattle from a cold start. Every Land Rover owner has heard it and felt their stomach drop because on the wrong engine, it can mean a repair bill worth more than the car. Land Rover's reputation is not about the badge, it is about which specific engine sits under it. Some of them are financial landmines. Others are nearly impossible to kill. These are the 10 best Land Rover models you should buy in 2026, starting with number 10. Number 10, the 1999 to 2004 Land Rover Discovery 2 TD5, the honest workhorse. It promises real 7-seat practicality and genuine off-road capability for a fraction of what a modern Discovery costs. Land Rover fans still argue about this generation, and the arguments are fair. The 2.5-liter TD5 5-cylinder diesel is famous for going past 150,000 miles when it is cared for, but it hates being ignored. Owners who chase every coolant leak and change the timing belt on schedule get a genuinely durable truck. Owners who don't get stranded. Electrical gremlins are common, mostly minor, occasionally maddening. Target a facelifted 2002 to 2004 model with the later cylinder head design. Before buying, check for consistent coolant temperature and inspect the head gasket area for any weeping. The Discovery 2 is honest transportation, but the compact SUV at number 9 has the best reliability score in the entire lineup. Number 9, the Range Rover Evoque, the reliability outlier. Among every Land Rover model tracked by RepairPal, the Evoque holds the brand's highest reliability score of the entire lineup. It promises genuine luxury and city-friendly size without the drivetrain drama of its bigger siblings. The catch is which engine you pick. Early cars used the older 2.2 diesel, praised by owners for its simplicity, while later Evoques switched to the newer Ingenium unit, which is pickier about oil changes and short trips. For the safest bet, look for a pre-2019 model with full service history and documented oil changes every 6,000 miles, not the stretch factory interval. Ask whether the timing chain has ever rattled on cold start. If the seller hesitates, walk. The Evoque proves small Land Rovers can be trustworthy, but the boxy compact at number 8 solved the Ingenium problem by avoiding it entirely. Number 8, the 2006 to 2014 Land Rover Freelander 2 TD4, the reliable secret. It promises compact SUV practicality, real 4-wheel drive, and low running costs, wrapped in a badge that scares off shoppers who assume every Land Rover is a money pit. Here's the twist. Independent Land Rover specialists openly call the Freelander 2 the brand's most reliable modern model. The 2.2-liter TD4 diesel was built with Ford and PSA, not by Land Rover alone, and it sidesteps the timing chain stretch and oil dilution problems that plague the newer Ingenium engine in the Discovery Sport that replaced it. The real weak points are the rear differential bearing and the Haldex coupling, both cheap to service if caught early. Target a 2011 or later facelifted TD4 with full Haldex service history. Have the rear differential checked for bearing noise on a test drive. The Freelander 2 is proof reliable Land Rovers exist, but the sport-tuned SUV at number 7 trades some of that for genuine performance. Number 7, the Range Rover Sport L494, the driver's Range Rover. It promises the comfort of a Range Rover with genuinely sharper handling, and recent ownership data shows fewer reported issues than the model it replaced. The engine to chase is the supercharged V6 or the later inline 6, both more dependable than the diesel variants that struggled with emissions hardware. There is one specific trap. In 2025, Land Rover recalled over 120,000 Range Rover and Range Rover Sport vehicles from the 2014 to 2017 model years for a front suspension knuckle that can crack. Target a 2018 or newer L494 built after that design was corrected, and confirm the recall was completed if you are looking at an earlier year. Have a specialist inspect the air suspension bellows for cracking before you buy, since that is the single most common repair bill on this generation. The L494 is proof performance, and dependability can coexist, but the last shape Defender at number 6 proves the same in a completely different body. Number 6, the 2012 to 2016 Land Rover Defender 2.2 Puma, the final classic shape. It promises the unmistakable old-school Defender silhouette with a genuinely more modern drivetrain underneath. Land Rover swapped the earlier 2.4-liter engine for a 2.2-liter version in 2012, and owners consistently rate it the most refined and mechanically solid Puma-era Defender built. It still carries Ford-sourced components, so it is not as bulletproof as the diesel before it, and the ECU and injectors are the known weak points on high mileage trucks. But compared to the 2.4, it runs smoother and needs less babying. Target a 2014 or later 110 and ask specifically about any recorded ECU faults. Start the engine cold and listen for excessive shake. A rough idle points to injector wear. This is the last Defender you could buy before the shape changed forever, but the brand new version at number 5 proves Land Rover can still build a genuinely dependable SUV from scratch. Number 5, the 2020 and newer Land Rover Defender, the reliability comeback. In the latest independent reliability survey, this new generation Defender ranks as the second most dependable model in the entire Land Rover lineup, with only 22% of owners reporting any fault at all. It promises real off-road capability wrapped in modern safety tech and a cabin that finally feels screwed together properly. The most common complaints owners report are with the infotainment system, and less often, the engine, not the drivetrain failures that defined older Land Rovers. Target a P400 straight 6 model and lean toward a model year or two into production rather than the very first one. Before buying, insist on a full software update history and check that every recall on the specific VIN has been completed. The new Defender is the strongest argument yet that Land Rover has genuinely changed, but the flagship at number 4 runs the most reliable engine the brand currently builds. Number 4, the current Range Rover Sport, the engine swap that fixed everything. It promises supercar-adjacent performance in a 5-seat luxury SUV, and for once the numbers back up the marketing. This generation scores 78 out of 100 in J.D. Power's latest dependability study, among the strongest results Land Rover has posted in years. The reason is the 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, sourced it from BMW rather than built in-house, now considered the single most reliable engine currently fitted to any Land Rover product. The plug-in hybrid variant is mostly trouble-free too, though the base gasoline model has had a handful of recalls, including a 2025 seatbelt buckle campaign. Target the V8-powered autobiography or dynamic trim, confirm every recall has been actioned, and avoid the earliest launch year builds if you can. This generation proves Land Rover finally understood that borrowing a great engine beats forcing a flawed one, but the icon at number 3 proves that lesson isn't new. Number 3, the 1989 to 1994 Range Rover Classic 3.9 V8, the sweet spot. It promises the original, unmistakable Range Rover silhouette, plush leather, and a V8 soundtrack no modern SUV can replicate. Land Rover enlarged its aging Rover Vibe 8 to 3.9 liters for this generation, and specialists call it the most reliable and best balanced version of that engine ever built, smoother and longer lived than the 4.2 that followed it. The one absolute rule is oil changes every 6,000 miles. Skip that and the camshaft wears rapidly. Many buyers specifically hunt for examples from before 1992, believing the steel and rust resistance held up better before that year. On inspection, listen for a tapping noise on a cold start and check underneath for corrosion around the chassis outriggers. This is the original Range Rover idea done right, but the generation at number 2 is the one every independent mechanic actually recommends buying today. Number 2, the 2007 to 2009 Range Rover L 322, the generation every mechanic agrees on. It promises the full-size Range Rover experience, air suspension included, at a fraction of the price of a new one. Across owner forums and reliability trackers, this third-generation Range Rover consistently rates as the most dependable Range Rover ever built, and the 2007 to 2009 model years specifically stand out as the most solid within that generation. Land Rover was still using proven BMW-derived engines here, before the later switch to Jaguar's own V8, which brought its own teething problems. The air suspension is the one system worth real scrutiny, since bags and compressors wear with age regardless of maintenance. Target a 2008 model with documented suspension bag replacement already done. Have the vehicle sit overnight before inspection and check if any corner has visibly dropped by morning. This generation is the closest thing to a guarantee in the Range Rover world, but the engine at number 1 is the closest thing to a guarantee in Land Rover's entire history. Number 1. Any Land Rover from 1994 to 1998 fitted with the 300 TDI engine, the holy grail. Whether it's under a Defender, a Discovery, or a Range Rover Classic, this 2.5-liter turbo diesel is widely regarded by Land Rover specialists as the most reliable engine the brand has ever produced. It has no electronics to fail, no sensors to corrode, and a mechanical simplicity that lets it run past 200,000 miles, sometimes 300,000, with basic maintenance and nothing more exotic than regular oil changes. It is trusted enough that military vehicles kept running it long after Land Rover itself moved on. The only genuine weak point is the timing belt, which must be replaced on schedule without exception, since failure destroys the engine internally. Target a Defender 300 TDY with full timing belt documentation and ask to see the actual receipt, not just a verbal promise. Find one of these, service it properly, and you own the closest thing to an indestructible Land Rover that has ever existed. 3 Land Rovers are worth avoiding entirely. The 2013 to 2022 Range Rover L405 was named the single most unreliable used car in the UK by warranty insurer Warrantywise, with repair bills on record as high as £23,890. The 1997 to 2006 Freelander 1, if fitted with the 1.8-liter K-Series petrol engine, routinely blows its head gasket around 75,000 miles thanks to a single-layer gasket design Land Rover later replaced. And the first-generation Range Rover Sport, built from 2006 to 2013, carries the worst documented air suspension failure rate of any Range Rover Sport ever made, with early 2006 models the most affected. If a seller can't produce service records addressing these exact issues, walk away and look at anything else on this list instead.